There is a new app store giving solo vibe coders an unfair advantage. You can just build an app with AI, get it listed on the WAP App Store, and then creators will install it into their communities. So one creator installing your app could get you thousands of users. Right now, there are over 110,000 creators and 12 million users on WAP, but only 89 apps. So competition is non-existent. In the last 30 days, 10,812 creators have installed my WAP app. And since we take a 10% transaction fee, my WAP app has already made over $100,000 per month. So today, I'm going to show you how to build a $10,000 per month WAP app in 5 simple steps. Building an app inside of an app ecosystem is one of the best ways to get customers organically. So the first step you'll need to take to build a WAP app is find an idea. There are many different types of WAP apps you can build. The first being B2B creator tools. This could be an automated email marketing tool. This could be a link in bio store. This could be a auto DM lead capture tool like ManyChat, or anything that creators are already using to run their business and get customers. For these, you can copy existing tools that creators already use and just make the WAP app version of them. Next is consumer tools. Think AI video generator, a YouTube thumbnail tester, or even a crypto wallet tracker, anything that a creator can offer to give more value to their members. Creators already recommend a lot of tools to their members, so you might as well build one that they can access natively inside their community instead. Or lastly, you could build games. It could be head-to-head chess, it could be poker tournaments, it can even be a pay-to-play Flappy Bird style game where everybody pays to enter and whoever gets the highest score wins the pot. Entertainment is big for communities, so giving people something to do together is valuable. To me, a good app idea is simple to understand, offers recurring value, and has scalable pricing. This is why I love B2B tools like email marketing, because the more members a community has, the more emails they'll need to send, meaning the more they will need to pay you for your tool. Now, if you're still not sure what to build, you can literally DM creators directly on the platform and ask them what they want built. This is a great way to find and validate an idea without any guessing, which leads us to step number 2, which is make sure you find a specific creator or community type to build for. To do this, just go to the marketplace, choose a category that you're interested in, and find the most active communities and message the creator asking them what app they'd want made, or pitch them your idea and ask them if they'd use it. Every creator wants custom apps built for the community, they just don't know any developers. Before we built our Clipping WAP app content rewards, we actually saw people doing this in Discord with a janky Discord bot, so we knew people wanted it. Our hypothesis was that if we built a better version with WAP, with payments infrastructure built in, people would flock to the platform and use it instead. But we still wanted to prove that creators on WAP would actually use it, so we reached out to our network and we actually got 3 creators to verbally commit that they would use the tool before we built the MVP. Once it was done, we tried it with them and it worked pretty well. I made a full video on our WAP app and how we hit 100K per month in 60 days. If you want to watch that, I'll link that in the description below. But long story short, either reach out to a creator and build a tool for them for free, or just at least make sure that creators are using this or something like it on other platforms already. This way you know that you're building something that creators actually want. I see way too many people that are building tools that sound like a good idea, but they have no external evidence for why it will work. It's always best to front load work and gather market feedback before you start building something that no one wants. Okay, so now that you have an idea and a creator or a community type that you're building it for, it's time for step 3, which is vibe coding your app. Whether you are a software developer with years of experience or a non-technical creator like me, you can use Cursor to build WAP apps just by prompting AI. So here's the best way to build WAP apps with AI. The first thing you'll need to do is download Cursor, but once it's installed, you'll need to go to dev.wap.com to download the WAP MCP, or just paste this command in your Cursor terminal. An MCP is just an instruction manual that automatically teaches your AI how to code WAP apps. It's like giving the AI a map and a dictionary to build WAP apps. Now, when you're doing this, if you get an error, you might need to install the NPM package. Now, once that's set up, next you'll need to actually install the WAP Next.js template into Cursor. To do that, just copy paste this prompt into the Cursor chat. I'll leave a link to this down below. Now that the Next.js template is installed, let's go ahead and head over to WAP to create our app and get our API keys. To do this, let's go to wap.com/sell. Let's go through the onboarding and create our WAP. Let's go to dashboard and let's find the developer tab and click apps. Then we're gonna hit create your app and we're gonna give it a name. Now go to your app and inside app details, hit copy environment details, and let's go back to Cursor. Now on the left, we're going to look for the environment file. It could either be named .env.development or .env.local. And then we're going to paste in our unique environment details here. Okay, we've done that. Now it's the fun part. Let's start vibe coding our app. I recommend getting as detailed as possible in your initial prompting. And to do this, I'll use ChatGPT. Just thoroughly describe the app you want built and then ask ChatGPT to write you a prompt for Cursor. To be as accurate as possible, you want to make sure that you give ChatGPT references so it knows what you want the app to look like. To do this, you can upload screenshots of other apps that are similar to what you're building, or just thoroughly describe the functionality you're looking for. Once you've done this, take the prompt that ChatGPT gives you and paste it into the Cursor chat. Now Cursor is going to start coding your WAP app. To see what your WAP app looks like and to start testing it, we need to connect your WAP to localhost. To do this, let's go back to our WAP dashboard and head to the developer tab. Let's go to our app. Let's click the 3 dots on the right. We're going to hit install app and we're going to install the app into a WAP that we own. So now that we've done this, next we need to publish our app on localhost 3000. To do this, let's go back into Cursor. Let's open up our terminal and then let's go ahead and run the command pnpm dev. Once that's running, we need to go back to our WAP, click on the app inside your WAP and click the gear icon in the top right. And under the environment, select localhost and port, let's choose 3000. Now that you've done that, you should be able to see your app's UI inside of your WAP and you can start editing it in Cursor. Every prompt you make in your Cursor chat will start making live edits to your app inside your WAP. Now you can build the entire app just by prompting Cursor's AI. If you ever run into any errors, just copy the error message back into Cursor and ask it to fix it. Once your app is working and designed the way you like, now it's time to push it into production. Now I'm not going to cover that in today's video, but if you do want a step-by-step tutorial on how to host your app on Vercel and push it into production, join the WAP App Accelerator. Inside the community, you will get a step-by-step video on how to create a GitHub project, import it into Vercel, and add your domain link to your WAP dashboard. There is also more in-depth courses on how to build WAP apps, more examples, and you can ask questions to get hands-on support. It is completely free to join. Just click the link below and join the WAP App Accelerator. So now that you know how to build WAP apps, it's time for step number 4, and that is getting on the WAP App Store. To do this, let's go to our WAP developer dashboard and click on the Discover tab. Now we just need to add our app info. First, let's find a logo that looks professional and matches our app's functionality. Then we need to name our app and fill out a description. When a creator sees your app on the App Store, they're usually going to click on it to learn more. So make sure the description clearly describes what your app does and different ways creators can use it inside their community. I also highly recommend adding screenshots of your app so creators can see what it looks like and understand what it actually does. Put effort into this because this is what creators will see when they're deciding if they should install your app or not. This essentially serves as your app's store page. Once you filled everything out, just apply to the App Store by clicking the Publish to the App Store button in your developer dashboard. And just like that, your WAP app is in business. Now, getting on the App Store is a great way to get users organically. This app was created 2 days ago and it already has 128 installs. But if you want to get over that $10,000 per month mark, I do recommend doing external marketing, which leads us to step number 5, getting users and marketing your app. Now, there are dozens of ways to market a WAP app, but I'm going to share my 3-step growth framework. Remember, the beauty of WAP apps is you really only need one creator to install your app that can get you thousands of users. This is a very high leverage opportunity, but like anything worth doing in life, it requires effort to succeed. So I encourage you to have that dog in you and embrace the grind. So first, I would be a maniac and make a list of every single creator I can find on WAP. Just go to the marketplace, choose a category, go to the most active communities, hit see all, and then find the creator's profile on the bottom of their store page and DM them directly on WAP. I will then find their socials on their profile and message them on Instagram, email them. Heck, I'm gonna make a tweet explaining my app and tag them just to make sure they see it. Now, don't harass them, but absolutely do everything in your power to make sure they know your app exists and they understand what it does. Just keep the messages short and focus on the value of your app. No need to introduce yourself, just a super concise message that explains the app and how they could use it. Now, do this for hundreds of creators per day. Yes, hundreds per day. You need to do everything in your power to get your first users and start getting case studies. You don't need to spend thousands on paid ads and get the masses' attention right away. You just need to get a few of the right people installing your app, and direct outreach is the best way to do this. Before you start paid marketing, you need undisputable evidence that your product actually works. Once you do get a few creators using your tool and actually getting results, then you can start making content on TikTok and Instagram. To start, you should either partner with a creator you know or make content yourself. Your first video should just explain the product step by step. Your second video should showcase how one of your creators is using it. And your third video should just state a problem that creators in your target demographic have, and then present your app as the solution. Once you have these videos made, you can start reaching out to UGC creators or influencers to start making content for you. Just show them the videos you made so they can understand your product and start replicating it in their unique style. At the beginning, we like to work with just 3 UGC creators on a retainer. We pay them $500 to post once per day for 30 days to guarantee a base pay, and then we incentivize them further by paying them $1 for every 1,000 views they generate on top of the retainer. I always recommend starting here so you can try to find what content format works without risking upfront money on paid ads. It's a low-risk way to get content out, experiment, and find content market fit, and then once you do, you can run paid ads to pour gas on the fire. This is a marathon, not a sprint, and even us, we rarely see traction in the first 2 weeks of making content on social media in a new niche. This is a game of consistent iteration. If you show up every day, make new content, and keep posting, you will find something that works. So that is how you start a WAP app from scratch in 5 simple steps. If you want a full course on how to create WAP apps, meet creators, and get direct help, join the WAP App Accelerator by clicking the first link in the description. Other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.